Hi there, this is Nile Express Sprint 3. My name is Joshua Pinson.
Tommy Walker.
Brennan Gunn.
And this is our progress. For Sprint 3 achievements,
I was in charge of the help page, about page, and how does it work page.
Joshua was concerned mainly with website redesign, buttons layout, and the deals section. That was what I worked on mainly.
I was in charge of database setup and shopping cart functionalities.
As a registered user, I want to be able to access the deals section so that I can choose what type of deal I want. The deals section is displayed as available for registered users. As I click on it, I see a drop-down menu of the types of deals I can get. So the deals section is displayed as available for registered users. So let's log in as a registered user. Here the deals section, we can click on it. And as I click on it, I see a menu of the types of deal I can get. Here's discount, auction, and special offer. As a user, I want to be able to see the Learn About the Developers button so that I can click on it. The Learn About the Developers button is displayed on the welcome page on the screen. As I click on it, I am redirected to the developers site. So here we see the Learn About the Developers displayed on the welcome page. And as I click on it, here I am redirected to the developers page where we can learn a little bit about each developer of the website. As a user, I want to be redirected to the Learn About the Developers page so that I can learn more about the developers. Redirection occurs once the according button is pressed. As I am redirected, I am able to learn about the developers. The developers page is displayed once I click on it, and we can see that it is displayed in such a way that there is a short bio on each of them and a quote on top here. As a user, I want to be able to see the info page button so that I can click on it and be redirected to the info page. Info page button is displayed on the screen. As I click on it, I am redirected to the info page. So as we can see here, the info page is here, displayed on the screen. As I click on it, I am redirected to the info page right here. As a user, I want to be redirected to the info page so that I can discover answers to frequently asked questions. Info page displays many different types of buttons, and each button redirects to an answer about a frequently asked question. Alright, so here we can see the buttons, and if I click on any of them, I am redirected to a page that answers the question about it. Developers again, and there finally I want to shop. As a user, I want to see sliding images in the Home Nile Express store page so that I can get a general overview of some of the website's functionalities. Images are displayed on the home page screen. Images slide every few seconds for a total of 3 images for regular users and 4 images for registered users. So as we can see here, we go to the home menu. We find here a slide. I am not being logged in, so there will only be in total of 3. The images slide accordingly, and they are 3 because I am not logged in as a user. So now I will log in as a user, and there will be 4 in total. This one that we see here, and the other 3 ones that we saw before. And then finally back to the other one, main one. As a user, I want to be able to access the Go Back to Main Page button so that I can go back to the main page quickly and in a practical manner. The Go Back to Main Page button is displayed in the Developers section. The Go Back to Main Page button is displayed in the Help section and also is displayed in the Learn More section. So as we can see here, if we click, we go to the Developers website, we can click here, Go Back to Main Page. Likewise, in the Help section, we can go back to the main page. And finally, in the Learn More section, we can also go back to the main page. As a registered user, I want to be able to see the different types of deals I have available to me so that I can choose which one suits me more. I am able to select the Deals section once I am logged in, and the Deals section displays different types of deals of which I am able to choose which one suits me best. As we can see here, I am now logged in, so I cannot access the Deals section. However, once I log in, I'm able to access the Deals section, and each part is a button, the whole image, that takes us to the according page to see which one suits me best. The discount page, auction page, and finally special offers page.
As a user, I want to be able to see the Add to Cart button so that I can choose to add items to the shopping cart. Add to Cart is displayed for every item. Item amount can be specified under the Add to Cart button. Items can be chosen to be put into the shopping cart if one wishes to press the Add to Cart button. As you can see, we have our sample blue shirt clothing, so I'm going to do an example. And here it is. As a user, I want to be able to select items appropriately so that they are placed in the shopping cart. As the Add to Cart button is pressed, each item is selected. Item selection adds said item to the shopping cart. As a user, I want to be able to see a shopping cart button so that I can begin the checkout process. Shopping cart icon is displayed on the top left of the screen. As I click on it, the checkout process begins. As a user, I want to be able to see a shopping cart button so that I can see all my selected items. Shopping cart icon is displayed on the top left of the side of the screen. As I click on it, the item added to the cart through the Add to Cart button are displayed on the screen. So as you can see here, our shopping cart is right over here. If you click on it, you can see all the items inside the shopping cart. As a user, I want to be able to access my shopping cart so that I can review items before purchase. Shopping cart icon is displayed on the top left of the screen. As I click on it, I am redirected to the shopping cart page. The shopping cart page displays all of the items selected through the usage of the Add to Cart button. As a user, I want to be able to access the Nile Express store page front so that I can see what items are available for purchase. User is able to access the Nile Express store page front. User is able to click on the drop-down menu to see either all items or subsections of it. As the user clicks on each displays what it represents. As a user, I want to be able to click on the store page category so that I can be redirected to whatever category that I have selected. The user is able to see the categories in the drop-down menu in the navigation bar. Whatever category is selected, the according page is brought up. You can see the items are divided or divided up into their selected category. As a user, I want to be able to see selected items from said category so that I can add it to my shopping cart. Items displayed to Add to Shopping Cart button under the information. As a user clicks on it, the item is added to the shopping cart. As an admin user, I want to access the total inventory of the Nile Express so that I can see what is readily available to consumers. Total inventory page has an insert button so that admins can insert into the database. Insert button then directs admin to insert page. As an admin user, I want to be able to add items to the inventory so that more items are readily available to consumers. Insert page prompts admin for data fields to add it to the collection. Once admin fills the fields, the admin can hit insert and the item is then added to the database. as you can see, it is put into the. As you can see, it's been put into the database.
As a user, I want to be able to see a shopping cart button so I can click on it and see all my selected items. Shopping cart button is displayed on the top left of the screen. Selected items are shown once shopping cart button is accessed. Here on the top left of the screen, you see shopping cart. Here's the button for it. And then it shows the items that have been selected and placed into the shopping cart. As a user, I want to be able to see the Learn More button so I can select it and be redirected to the Learn More page. The Learn More button is displayed on the Welcome page of the screen. As I click on it, I'm redirected to the About page. Here on the Welcome page, you can see the Learn More button. And here it takes you to the About page. As a user, I want to be redirected to the Learn More page so that I can learn more about the website. Redirection occurs once the according button is pressed. As I'm redirected, I'm able to learn more about Nile Express. Here, once you hit the Learn More button, you can see the content on the About page where you can go ahead and start learning. As a user, I want to be able to see the Learn How Does Nile Express Work page so that I can click on it and be redirected to the Learn How Does Nile Express Work page. The How Does Nile Express Work button is displayed on the Info page. As I click on it, I'm redirected to the How Does Nile Express Work page. Here we go to the Info page, and then you can see the What is Nile Express. And you also see the How Does It Work. And then here you're redirected to the How Does Nile Express Work page. As a user, I want to be able to be redirected to the Learn How Does Nile Express Work page so that I can discover how the Nile Express page works. The How Does Nile Express Work page displays a short text that explains how Nile Express works. The user can go back to the Welcome page from the bottom left button called Go Back to Welcome page. Here it displays how does Nile Express work with a short text explaining how exactly does this site work. And then once you figure out how it works, you are able to go back to the main page and the Welcome page. As a user, I want to be able to message an admin so that I can find a solution to any technical problems I may have. I am able to select the Help page from the drop-down menu in the navigation bar. Once I'm in the Help page, I am able to type my message to the admin. To go about messaging the admin, you first have to go to the Help page, which is on the drop-down menu. And here you are given a form to fill out that will give you access to message an admin.